We have a great game here. Number 11 ECU at number 4 Alabama. I do not know why. I do not know why Waffle would schedule ECU before a rivalry week. People were saying he was supposed to be playing Notre Dame. Hey man, can anybody name me 5 Alabama receivers? I can't. Don't know who this is though. What's his name? Now we'll be going on pause until the game starts. Alright, guys. Right now we're waiting for some ECU players. They keep getting kicked from the server. Do not know what's going on. We should be starting by now. Right now, we're waiting for them to all join back. Looks like we have started kickoff. My thoughts with this game is, it could be an upset. And ECU will be receiving. Don't forget that the Rag does play for Alabama now. They're going to be the biggest factor of this game, to be honest with you guys. Here. Yeah, it looks like they're having more blockers to that side where he's at. Maybe a delayed game. They're going to have to take the ball now. And he does get it off. He's going to go to his right, but defensive line. He does. Let me fix this real quick. Alright, quarterback going to his right. Looking. D-line closing in on him. But he got out the way. But he gets sacked. I do not know who the ECU quarterback is. He has QB of the year on his back. Who is this quarterback? Oh, he's going to his right. Surveying the field. Gets it off to the running back. Wow. He gets that first down. We're back going. And he gets sacked again. Wow. It's crazy. Alabama will have to play Auburn next week. And that's really a conference championship right then and there. Both teams are probably the best team in the conference. Auburn will probably need that win. Really signify themselves. They really got to check with the conference. See how many teams could be vying for that spot. Gets rid of football. And then he gets it to the running back, 3rd and 10. It's crazy. Alabama's the only team in the top 4 that hasn't played Syracuse or Notre Dame. They did play NC State. Wow, and he gets sacked. Yeah, they did play NC State at the start of the year. They lost to Washington. I believe the other loss. Who was the other loss? It was Washington, NC State. There's another upset. And I don't think it was USC. I can't even tell you who was that 3rd loss. Wasn't Colorado. Nope, their 3rd loss was Coastal Carolina. I forgot. They went to double overtime with Coastal. I mean, yeah, they did play Coastal. Coastal's a decent team. But when Coastal's the best team you played, well, yeah, I wouldn't even say that. The best team they played was NC State. But that was at the start of the year. I think the Coastal team that they played, 3 weeks ago was better than the starting NC State team now. Like back then. So that NC State team really shouldn't even count on your resume as a loss. Or a win, because it was the early weeks with Coastal. That Coastal team really was the best team on paper that you played. It hasn't really proved that you are even a top team. Even if Notre Dame or NC State was to lose now, I just can't see Alabama being ranked over them. They lost to Washington. Yeah, they lost to Washington. And I believe that ECU did have a close game with Washington. They went for 2 and didn't get it. They will be punting it. What do you mean, where was it? I don't know, man. They have 4 safeties deep. If I'm Coastal here, just get something. You don't have to worry about it. There's no picks, no sacks on this play right here. And all right. Incomplete pass. No. What? No, they get the first down, but where's this game? All right. Looks like if we need it. All right, Waffle going to his right. He hit 3 out of his hip. Wow. Guess it should tie it in. And he's just down the field. Gets to the PC3. And yeah, he's just shredding up the defense. Wow, great run by him. Really just that link to the football left. Oh my God, the rag is playing center. Waffle gets to the PC3. Touchdown, Bama. It's incomplete. No good. All right, it's quarterback serving the field, gets rid of football. Not a great spot, but you gotta come with that ball. All right, quarterback going to his left. Gets that first down. Looks like I think they did change quarterbacks. Let me check. Did they change the quarterback? Yes, they did. Their quarterback is now PJ. No, their quarterback was PJ, but it's intercepted now. Wow. Yeah, it's now Civilian Hut. PJ's just bouncing around the teams. It's not going to be looking like a good game for ECU. But I believe PJ owns ECU, but he was just playing quarterback for Coastal and Louisville. Wow. Waffle is not a good quarterback himself either. Throw the deep ball. Incomplete. But there is a holding. They're going to decline it. Make it a 3rd and 10. Complete. It sucks because Waffle might be keeping Waffle. I feel like he's with his decision making, he keeps teams like this in the games with them. So I think next week when they play Auburn, they might lose. All right, new quarterback's in the game. PJ's playing receiver, and I think that's him, and it is him. And he's going down, gets stopped at the 9. 1st and 10, what? Gets rid of that football. Incomplete. And nope. 3rd and 10. Quarterback hikes it. Looks in, gets it to his receiver. Touchdown ECU. And they're back in this one. Wow. Love to see that from ECU right there, though. You love to see it. Could run it here. Think he will. And ECU did take the lead, but it looks like there's a flag holding. Alabama will have to decline it. I mean, accept it, so they'll get a redo here. This does give them a little more space. And you want that. It's ticked up. My thing with Alabama here, we need Waffle to stop throwing it to the receivers. AC3 gets it those 8 yards. And if I'm off here, EC3 is your best guy. And there's going to be a holding on Thrag. I think with Thrag, man, he's been bouncing around with teams too. He did play for Michigan State, went to USC, then went to Colorado, left. Now he plays for Alabama. Well, I was talking to him. I was like, go to Notre Dame. They need a guy. They need a guy just in that front that is trustworthy. They do have a decent defensive line, but adding Thrag to it, they'll have the best one in the country. And would walk as quarterback, he will never have to worry. Even if he lets a guy open. And it looks like it's great throw by Waffle. So he gives it to PC3, but there is too many men on the field. The time has declined. What? Why are you declining it? Awful, siren field. Yeah, they only rushed 3. No, never mind, 4. The 4th guy came in. Ooh, nearly intercepted. And those type of plays is what? But there's too many men on the field again. Yep, the game did not spawn me in the field, so I know it's not me. I wonder who it is. Down, but it's another too many men on the field. Man, ECU. And I believe the 3rd penalty inside a certain point. What's going on? Touchdown, but too many men on the field. But this game is weird. It has a line of scrimmage set for ECU. No good, it'll be kickoff. see what this quarterback got. I'm looking for a guy. Just gets rid of it, but it's batted down. Seven seconds left into the half. Wow. This will be the last player. Gets rid of that football open guy, but just couldn't get it. Now, I will be showing the stats right now. Let's see what's going on with both teams. Wow, this is crazy. For a time and a chance, Waffle is outpassing another team's quarterback. Wow. Great return past the 50. ECU got force a Waffle interception here. It's not pretty hard to do, and he gets sacked. And that's what you want to do. Really, if I had to compare Waffle to a college quarterback, I'm comparing him to Jalen Milroe. And that's not for... And there's pros and cons to it, but I think that's this guy. Jalen Milroe, I don't think he's a good quarterback, you know, a sack-prone quarterback, but can make good plays. He can throw interceptions. He can be rowdy at times, but he'll just make those plays. But I don't think, and this is the problem with Jalen Milroe, it's just winning it when it matters. And that's what Waffle needs to do. Just wins it when it matters. On the line, you know. It just depends on, you know, who they get, what the seeding, because they might get a team that went down in rankings that were really good and can beat this team, and they might not make it. I think they could be a second rounder quitters, but definitely nowhere past the Final Four. I don't think Alabama will make it. There will have to be some type of upset lose that either, that Syracuse, because they'll most likely be playing Syracuse. Waffle with throws. 2nd and 10. In the red zone. Waffle. What's he got? Gets rid of it. Oh no, it could have been intercepted there. You know, ECU, if you want to win this game, you gotta make plays. Waffle, backing up. Throws a deep ball. Touchdown, Alabama. But there is illegal touching. Wow. ECU has accepted it. Now then, we'll be kicking the field goal, but they have had field goals blocked before. So we'll see what happens here. They have a lot of field goals blocked. And it's no good. Wow. Doesn't even get to kick it. They just get through and block it. All right. Quarterback going to his left. You know, with Alabama keeping it close with teams like this doesn't really put these games on its resume. So why they should be deserving of a top 5 team. Tipped up because ECU, they're not a team. This is not a good team right here. On the record, they're not good at all. And somehow ECU will be going to the Independent Conference Championship. You know, it should be Coastal. And it's caught. Wow. And he breaks the tackle and he's gone. Wow. Could have got there. But there's a holding penalty. Wow. That just wipes it all up. Quarterback looking, gets rid of it, and then he gets the first down, and some more. He has blockers, and he just gets chopped down at the 49. Nope, 39. Quarterback serving the field, gets it to PJ. He boomsticks. And it's crazy. PJ was just playing quarterback. And they just said, you know what, you went 1 for 3, we're going to put another guy in. And it's going to be at the 40-yard line, past the 50, quarterback, going to his left, looking for a guy. What does he want? Drags closing in, gets it. Gotta catch that ball. And I think it's Aaron. Yeah, Aaron gets the first down. He's going to be playing running back for me next season too. But I told him, if you want to start and be our main guy, you got to catch the ball. You got to practice. And that's what he said. He told me he's going to keep practicing. Throws a deep ball, open guy. Got touchdown Coastal, but there is a flag. It's another holding penalty, man. Let me change my settings so we can see the penalties happening, because that's crazy. Gets rid of it, and they get that first down, and some more. A lot more. Can he get around this guy? He does! Hurdles! Gets to that 5, and is down at the 6. There you go, ECU. Gives it to Aaron, but he gets chopped down. What does this quarterback got? Steps up in that pocket. Could just run it here. Gets a couple yards, 3rd and 6. And it's now the 4th quarter. 12-6 ball game. And it's, I don't know, Alabama, they're staying too close to the game with teams like this. This is not a good game to have on the resume, especially ECU. They're the 11th ranked team. ECU could be knocked out of the playoffs. That's how bad this team is. Like, they're fighting to be inside the playoffs. They're gonna have to go for this to want to win this game. And you're the number 4 team. You're gonna most likely get a first week bye, and you're hanging around with a team who's fighting to be in the playoffs. Because if they lose one more game, they could be out forever. They'll be a 6-loss team. You never know. Next week, they could be a 7th-loss team, and they do get to stop. I mean, that Alabama needed. There's going to be a sub timeout. We're going to go on pause. All right, guys, we will be starting. My thought for this drive, we're going to be in first-person view for this play. And Waffle getting pressured. Going to his right. Gets rid of it. Gets to that receiver. Yeah, that's what you want there. Now, it's a 12-6 ball game. ECU, yeah, if you lose this game, don't let Alabama score. Yeah, I'd rather lose 12-6 than it'd be 18-6. They've been stopping them in the red zone. EC3, that's the game you need to stop, though. He's the main guy for Alabama. All right, quarterback. What has he got here, Waffle? Gets rid of that football. Incomplete. 3rd and 1. If I'm Alabama here, you can't settle for no field goals or no punts at all. But if I'm ECU, if you get in the red zone, nah, never mind. You might not have time left. Maybe. If you guys can stop them. But yeah, if you can get in the red zone, kick field goals to tie up the game. But no, they get the sack, and this is safety. Wow. And that just made it, they're only down by 4. Yes, anything but that, man. That's what I'm saying. And Pirates needed that. You know, like, going for field goals, if you get stopped on 4th down, might be better than a touchdown. If you don't think you can get it. Yeah, man, Waffle, you gotta tighten everything up, man. Quarterback going to his left. For any new viewers, man, Waffle just gave up a safety. Quarterback, you gotta get rid of it. Drag is closing in here. And he does. And no, nearly intercepted. You gotta catch that ball, man. You got to catch that. It's a PJ. It's now a 7-yard gain, 3rd and 3. Throws it, open guy. Caught. Gets way more than first down and some more. Couple guys to beat here. He jukes, gets stopped down after 21-yard line. ECU is moving this football. And now you got to play some smart football now. You're in the red zone here. You can make it go down to a 2-minute warning. Yep, and quarterback has a convoy. You got to run that. Now, I know you guys can win this game, but you're not no Mahomie. You're a mid-quarterback. You got to take what you can get. And gets it to him, though. Gets that first down. And they can get the first down without scoring, but it's highly unlikely. If they get past that line, they are scoring. Unless it's some type of short play. Yep, and it will be 2-minute warning after this play. You gotta get rid of the football. There's a fumble. Wow. Can they get it and they pick it back up? But man, get rid of the football. Let's just hush them back to the 38-yard line. Throws it up. Did he catch that? And he does! Touchdown ECU! And they are up! And this is a possible upset right now. Wow, Alabama. You cannot be losing to ECU. If you lose to ECU, you're not beating Auburn next week. And you can probably kiss your conference championship goodbye if you don't beat Auburn next week. Now, Waffle, he does have time left, but and now your ECU here, you need just 2-point conversion. Just in case. Because you don't want to make it a field goal game. You gotta get rid of the football. He has a convoy, though, blockers. Someone has to get open. Someone gotta get open. And he gets sacked. Yeah, guys, get open. So it'll be 14-12. They're going to fair catch it. You're down by a field goal. You can get a field goal to win it, Alabama. ECU still has timeouts. Both teams still have 3 timeouts. Yeah, they're going to run it. Yeah, you can waste some time here. ECU do gotta be smart with your timeouts. You don't want to call them too early. But Alabama does have a field goal already blocked in this game. And Waffle is going to run it here. They do stop him, 3rd and 2. That he does get out of bounds. Smart thinking for Waffle. And I will say, he has, and that's what probably the only good thing about his game. He's a smart player. He knows what to do at certain times. Waffle gets rid of it. And they get it, but they're going to call a 30-second timeout. ECU. Yeah, that's a very great catch. ECU, man, you need to get a pick. But they're still out of field goal range. But ECU, they did block one, so Waffle, you won a touchdown here. Wow, defensive lineman is already closing in. Who nearly intercepted, batted out. 48 seconds left in the 4th. Man. Gets it to his running back PC3, but he's stopped instantly. They're going to have to call timeout, yeah. And they only have one left. Yeah, you're going to have to. See what Waffle can do here. He's still not that much into field goal range. Especially, they can block it. Gets rid of the football. Incomplete. 4th and 6. This is a do or die play right here for Alabama. They need this conversion. They only have one timeout left. 2. And they already have a field goal blocked already. So really, field goals might be off the table for Alabama unless they're like close enough where they got to. They're going to send the field goal unit right now. This is for a game. ECU has already blocked the field goal today. All right, we'll see it. He gets it off. And it's no good. ECU has won the ball game. They have won. That is game. Wow. Wow. Alabama, you gotta go for it at least, man. Don't go out of bounds. Alabama still has a timeout. Yeah, get the first down and you win this ball game. And no, PJ's gonna want more, but don't get out of bounds, PJ. And wow, they are stopped. And that'll be ball game. Alabama has lost 14-12 to ECU. Oh my God, this is an upset. Man, upset alert. Wow. Johnny, what is Johnny doing here? This is an upset, but why is it a championship? Champions. Wow, oh man, oh man. This team, we're going to take a picture of this. Upset alert. Oh, that's all she wrote, folks.